Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hey, what are they welcome to? Frosty?
Welcome to Madhouse.
Yeah, there you go. I'm missing that, dude. Laszlo is I think my favorite character thus far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to Madhouse, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Madhouse.
It's lovely.
The crowd goes wild.
Fuck
Everybody,
yeah,
just chicks start taking their shirts off, like, woo!
And the
Like,
guys as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Don't be sexist now.
Flashing him. I got the background music playing. This is fantastic. What's going on, guys? Everybody.
Hey.
What's up?
You guys and
What is up?
And the folks. Hey Jerry. Hey Kelmu.
Yeah, we got some peeps in here. Things are going good. I have a quick question to all of you guys in chat. Which of you guys are new to Madhouse, or which of you know what's going on? Because if you don't know what's going on, I have to explain the rules very, very quickly. But I think I'm going to explain the rules quickly anyway. I just want kind of a show of hands to be like, if you're new.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you're here to lurk, you can, but you will definitely be wasting a lot of your potential on this stream if you're here to lurk. Lurkers are cool, but you could be cooler making the story with me.
You could be even cooler.
Yeah, guys, come on, do our work for us.
It's
please.
fierce.
Hi, fierce deity beacon. Deity beacon. Deity bacon.
He's a beacon of light, a beacon of hope for the masses.
Yeah, a beacon of friendship. No, so I'm just gonna give you guys a quick rundown.
Do it.
Because I'm not getting a sign of hands, you fucking lurker motherfuckers.
The middle schoolers.
Yeah, you lurking
Little
boys.
Anyway.
So the goal of Madhouse, or the premise of Madhouse is, I guess I'm new. That's cool, Jerry. Thank you for letting me know. The welcome, by the way, welcome, sir. The goal of Madhouse is, I have come up with a very basic premise of the game, in which I will get to in a second. But nothing that we are playing today is planned. All of it is improv. All of it is 100% improv on my end. I like how you've done my camera, Bajan, so that part of my background is showing. I appreciate that. No, sorry. Yeah, so, but the thing is, it's all improv on my end. So the reason that it's improv isn't laziness on my end. I plan a lot when I'm a GM typically. But the reason for the improv is that so I can be like, we start walking down the road and there's a strip mall. What sort of stores do we see? And instead of me just saying we see a grocery store, a police station, and a fire station, you guys are going to be saying, like, what do we see, chat? There's a skydiving school. There's driver's ed. There's blah, blah, blah. You guys can start shouting out stuff to me in chat, and then you guys will actually influence the story and things that happen. Make sense? And it comes with all manner of stuff. And the thing is, don't wait for me to ask you guys for something. If I read something funny in chat, like if you guys are just like, by the way, it'd be really funny if there was like a dildo on the counter or something. Like if I just kind of read that, I'll just be like, all right, sick, dude. Yeah. By the way, Geoff, you pick up a dildo. Like, you know what I mean? So you guys can just kind of do that, and I will structure the story appropriately. Obviously, not every single suggestion I'm going to use, because I am still the master of the world at the end of the day. But so really quick recap and rundown of what's going on. Madhouse is a TV show, much like the TV show Big Brother. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but Big Brother is essentially a TV show where you take the grossest, most despicable human beings and shove them in a house together, and then film it, and then it's trashy television, right? But the premise of Madhouse is we're on the 12th season. This is the sci-fi edition, so they're in a really crappy fake sci-fi house. If you want to show them some pictures, Bajan, you may.
Oh yeah.
But there were 26 people starting. There's only 8 remaining, or 7 remaining now, because somebody got eliminated last episode, who eliminated themselves. But the goal of Madhouse is do not leave the house. If you leave the house, you are eliminated. You can leave whenever you would like by yourself, or they do special challenges where they get voted out. But if you leave the premise, you are gone. That's the rules. So things started getting spicy last episode because weird stuff started happening, and and it was kind of weird. Just some weird stuff was happening, but there's no signs of the undead yet. If there is undead, I don't know. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. But that's the goal of the show, is to be the last man standing in the home. So all of these individuals, even if there was something crazy happening outside, are going to be very, very reluctant to leave the house. So that's kind of the fun part.
Yeah.
And we have our ridiculous cast of characters down at the bottom. We have a transgender man. We have a really quiet Asian girl who's way too cutesy, who one of my players is convinced that she's evil. We have the big douchey jock. We have a guy who is a drug addict. We have an ex-London boy who's a rapper who eliminated himself. We have Cassandra, who's a totally fake person. We have Derek, who's a washed-up actor. We have Gabe, who is a ridiculous fat boy who likes to eat everything in his wake. And then we have Laszlo Osborne, our wonderful, wonderful host. But yeah, last episode, some crazy stuff happened, and Cassandra ended up getting molten lube blown up in her face because Geoff stuck it in the oven, and it blew up and exploded all over her. So now she's covered in third-degree burns.
I love it.
And Geoff saw a vision into the future. We don't know. We don't know what he saw.
Yeah.
Geoff saw zombies.
I saw the zombies.
And he got snuffed back to reality. So
Yep.
I think without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Madhouse. This is when everybody just, and then the lights go down or whatever, and then the curtain goes down. And then we hear like the awkward shuffling of like the stage crew, like fixing stuff or whatever. And then, there's a couple people being like, is the show starting yet? It's starting. Okay. Shut up. I don't know if you guys have been to a live performance, but that's always how it is. And it's really cringy. So. We pick up where we last left off. Not that song. I always do that song. I don't know why. We pick off where we last left off. Bryson has just hurriedly got Cassandra up to her bedroom, and he's laying her on a bed. Geoff, you were standing there with a pair of chopsticks in your hands for some reason. You're not sure why. You were pretty sure last you thought you had stabbed it into the back of Mary, one of your stage managers. And because something was wrong with her, and but she's not there anymore.
No.
Everybody's just kind of standing around awkwardly, not knowing what to do because Cassandra has been very badly hurt. And it's been about 10 minutes now, and there have been no signs of the paramedics who came in to help you earlier. Nobody has come to your aid.
It's bad.
Yes. And that's the situation that we're in. Zach is over by one of the doors, much like he was in your vision, banging on one of the doors, just like, hey, Cassandra's really hurt. This isn't funny. And just banging like very pathetically on the door, barely making trying to be very feminine about it because he is a tall man.
Oh God. Geoff, or as they would call him on the show, Geoff, has been ignoring his cookery for the time being. Last time he was trying to melt down a plastic. You were trying to melt down a plastic Tupperware container and then to conceal it in something to be able to inhale the fumes to get high. Yep.
Yeah,
that's our Geoff. What the fuck, man?
Jeff.
Yeah, exactly. His name is Geoff. Thank you very much. Yeah, right now he is, I think, like sitting on the couch having what would appear to anyone else who doesn't know him to be like a good think, basically. Like he's just sitting on the couch, just like looking at the ground, his eyes just blinking. And every once in a while, I'll look up and just hear like a whimper from upstairs. You guys can hear Cassandra in the top bed, just every so often, like just wailing out in pain. Yeah.
Right. And just being like, somebody give me ice cubes, like just and then incoherently babbling about stuff and being like, my makeup, my face.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably Derek would probably sort of see it and be like, oh shit, sort of, wow, that's crazy, and then not get involved and no one go sit next to Geoff, who's on the sofa right now.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'll sort of sit down, sort of very, very slowly and very quietly. Geoff. Why was there an improvised explosive?
Yeah, because yeah, exactly. You just look at him because he's the only one that would get up to that sort of ridiculousness.
What?
So you're telling me that was not an improvised explosive that is now melting Cassandra's face?
Oh, no, I was just trying to hide lube, man. It's not even mine, it's Zach's.
Bryson's just up at the top, like looking down at you, shaking his head, just like, of course it ain't, bruh. Ain't even
Shut
yours.
up, Bryson! God damn it! Fucking
So,
asshole.
you put your lube in an oven. Why? You thought you were going to warm it up, did you?
No! Fucking stupid!
Look,
You're trying to hide it!
we already know you're a bit of a tosser, so finding out you use lube isn't too much of a biggie.
What does
The
that
biggie
even
is...
mean? What does that word mean? I just look over, like, grab your shoulders, shake you a little bit. What is it? What does it
The
mean?
thing is, why would you put lube in an oven?
I wanted to hide it, I'm telling you.
Shame on you, bro.
Yeah.
You really
Bryson, go
messed
suck
up
a-
Cassandra.
Go suck a fucking football!
Not cool, bro. Not cool.
I'm still trying to...
And he just kind of like Bryson puts his head like down, and just shaking it like, shame on you, bro. As he just like goes away from the balcony, back over to Cassandra.
Yeah.
Gabe also goes over to the fridge. You guys have noticed, and he's just grabbing cold bits of pizza and just stacking them on top of each other. So he's got like 6 stacked, and he just starts walking up the stairs, like you know, shoving some in his mouth as he goes up. He's gonna go see if Cassandra's okay. He's gonna go bring her some cold pizza.
The injury, was that the sort of thing where, you know, when someone gets like hot water on them and you
Yes.
can't really see anything, but like
Yeah.
after they've cleaned up, then you see all like the huge gaping wound sort of thing?
Yeah, that's
Is that
that's
right?
that's the thing. Yeah, because the thing is, it was a bit more obvious for her because it looked like she had been covered by hot gelatin.
Uh-huh.
And then, you know, when Zach tried to help her by getting it off, as he
She, like,
rubbed it
pulled
with the
skin off.
towel, he pulled skin down, right?
Oh!
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she is not doing good.
Yeah, so Derek's a little bit horrified at what he just saw.
Jeff's not horrified at what he just did.
Look, Geoff, you're gonna clean that shit up, and you're gonna
What?
clean it now, alright?
What shit?
And there's fucking lube everywhere.
Yeah.
Water-based,
there's,
it'll
like,
evaporate, don't worry.
The oven has exploded and everything. Yeah,
Just a
and so-
slop.
Yeah, yeah.
You-
Well, the thing
you
is,
know-
you
you
guys
know where the
noticed
paper
that there's a
towels
bit on the you guys noticed that there's a bit on the back of the wall,
God
and
damn
it's
it.
perfectly in an outline of where Cassandra was, like her going like this, and
Yep.
then you know it's like
Jerry.
behind the wall, yeah, and it's just like a perfect etched outline of her, and it's just this gross looby. It's steaming a little bit,
Mm.
and, like the wallpaper, like the really cheap like chrome wallpaper, is like peeling off.
Yeah. Yeah, I look back at it like, I'm not cleaning that shit, dude.
Revealing that behind it is literally just a plywood board, like it's just plywood.
Of course it is.
Like this set is just made out of like balsa wood and
Yeah.
freaking, you know, and duct tape essentially.
Not on our side, though.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I need to do that.
and I've got like a cold like bottle in my hand, and I like put it on my head. You think they'll cancel for this, Geoff?
Cancel what?
Well, for someone's face coming off.
Why would they cancel for that? That's awesome. I mean, it sucks that it was
Thank God.
Cassandra's face. It sucks.
Look,
I didn't mean. Oh, look, I didn't.
someone
I,
that horribly maimed.
I didn't hurt
You
her.
think for health and safety they might do something about that, eh? So you, Geoff,
mean the government?
might cost us the money.
You start hearing the click of heels as you see Zach very sassily start to walk over from where she is, and just nobody is responding. No one. It's like they're not even there.
And you've tried
Stupid.
using you bang on the doors, calling the things, all of the things.
Yeah, I
that's
pressed all the buttons, blew all the whistles, nothing. So it's not even like it's like all the cameras are off. But they're on. Look, and she points, and you guys see that the red lights are
Yeah,
on,
there's,
so
like,
they
yeah.
can see. They can see us. Geoff, this is your fault, and she's
it's
gonna
not.
go over. She's
Yeah.
gonna go over, Geoff, and grab you by the jacket.
Oh God.
And how tall
Suplex.
are you? How tall are you?
Not tall. I'm 5'11". I'm like average. I'm maybe 5'10".
Okay, well, so she's 6'3", like I had
she's
discussed
huge,
before.
dude.
Yeah. So
Scary.
she goes and she starts to pick you up, and you kind of, she's not picking you up because she's strong, but she's like uncomfortably making you like go up because of your shirt,
Yeah.
and just holding you there and looking down at you, just like you caused this. Go out there and get somebody.
Oh God. Oh, let me go, please. I don't.
Yeah, she lets go. She lets go and just like go.
I'm gonna open the door, but I'm not gonna leave until I know there's someone there, okay? Because I need this fucking money, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Did she respond at all?
She just looks at you, just like, go and get somebody.
Okay.
I don't care if you lose the money. You did this.
Yeah. She legitimately scares Geoff a little bit, and for anyone curious, Geoff actually has
Afraid of homos.
Yes,
he's afraid of homosexuals.
He has an emotional level fear, like a deep-seated emotional fear of homosexuals, and
that's the thing. I think that you have a fear of homosexuals that most straight men do. Where not they're afraid of them because they creep them out like a snake does. You're afraid of them because you might like it.
Maybe.
Like most homophobic guys that I know, dude, are always like have an irrational fear because it's like you're afraid you might like it that badly that you're.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Sounds like a few guys I know actually. Funny you mention it.
I'm gonna pass Zach, but I'll keep an eye on her, make sure she doesn't try anything. And in my head, I'm like, she's so fucking gay, dude. You gotta run, man.
Yeah, and I'll look at as he walks off. I'll look at Zach and be like, I would say I worry about him, but might be a bit of waste of brain power. He says as he cracks open another beer.
Right, and then she looks over at Derek and just whispers and goes, "I hope this gets him eliminated. If he opens the door, he's gone anyway."
Well, if anyone deserves to be eliminated right now.
Yeah, exactly. And she just looks at you and like crosses her arms in that way that like sassy females do, where they don't cross it like this, they have it like up or whatever. Yeah, exactly. And just she looks down at you and goes like, mm-hmm. And we start to see Geoff. It's an over-the-shoulder shot of Geoff walking towards the door. And Geoff, you know that the main door is this big blast door. It looks like an airlock.
Yep.
That's how it's dressed up to be. And there's a big red button next to it.
Yep.
This is the one that Darren went through the other day.
Yeah.
You know that on the other side of it is just the confession, the camera confession, like where you can say your farewells, and then beyond that is a catwalk.
Is the rule that as soon as when you hit
that button, you are eliminated?
Oh God. Yeah, I'll get up to the door and just look at the button. Like I'll break out in a little bit of sweat and just think to myself, "Oh shit. I might be taken in for manslaughter."
The money, and the money signs start rolling through your head. You're like $400,000. You're like, I really need the 400,000.
Can't do it. Jeff's damaged brain has a light bulb moment. The cameras in this room, I imagine there's a lot of cameras in this room.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You can look up in every corner. There's a camera. You look over at a potted plant. There's a camera. You look over at an umbrella. There's a camera. Like, there are cameras, like, so many cameras everywhere that it's just, like, it's insane. Like, you guys can't go to the bathroom without having a camera on you, right? So...
Yeah, oh God. We don't have anything like a ladder in here, do we?
No. Not that you're aware of.
All right.
The only ladders you've ever seen come in was when one of the studio lights went out at the top, and they brought in one of those. It wasn't actually a ladder. It was one of those, like, things, those crane things. Yep. Yeah.
Nice.
They literally took off one wall and then brought the crane thing in, replaced the light, and then went back, and then they moved the wall back.
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a pool stick. I'm going to go back into the party room, take a pool stick, And do we have any kind of tape?
You guys have duct tape.
Perfect.
And you also know that there's this little cubby hole that it's in the main room that literally if you go and you move this little fake panel that says biohazard, if you move it, there's a bunch of gaffer tape in there.
Nice.
Because whenever they do any sort of challenges, they'll mark where you guys can go so that you have the best coverage. It's just a basic actor thing that you guys get used to doing.
Gaffer tape.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So you know that they keep some there.
Okay. I think duct tape may serve me better, but so yeah, I'll go get the duct tape if that's easily accessible to us.
Find some plungers and use them to climb, says
Vorkheiser. I already. What does that even mean? Oh, I get that. Yeah. God.
I mean, I definitely think that's definitely an option in your mind. You know that there are plungers in every single toilet.
So he's gonna try
you guys
requested
one in every single bathroom after you guys realized that Gabe was living in the house with you.
And he shit bricks.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna try the pool cue first. I want to get a piece of duct tape, just like rip off a little piece. The intent is to put it over the lenses of the cameras, and like all
the cameras are really high up.
Okay.
By the way.
Okay. How high?
Very 3 times your size.
Okay. I couldn't even reach it with a pool cue then.
Nope.
Yeah.
So you start to think to yourself, secret agent, man. And you're like, dude, plungers. It works.
I think I just, get a whiff of something in my shirt, and my jacket. I open it a little bit. I notice there's, a little bit of melted plastic in there, and I just, oh, that's such a good idea. Oh my god. I just go to each bathroom, rip off all the plunger bits, just leave the stick there. I go through the bunks to the bunks bathroom with Cassandra in there crying, and I just completely ignore her.
Yeah, she just says my face is gone. My face. And you walk by and she's like, Geoff, my face, and her lip is hanging off. You know, it's just because the whole thing is it's all of her lips and stuff had fake injections and stuff, right? Yep. So it's burst, and then it's just so it's just
been cabin fevered.
It's melted silicone.
Yeah, she's been roasted.
Yeah, it's melted silicone. Yeah, so I'm gonna go into the bathroom in the bunks and come out with 2 plungers on my hands, I'm gonna get that money.
Fucking insane, dude.
The best part about these plungers is that because you guys requested to have them in every single bathroom and they weren't ever thinking that you guys would need more than one, they went out to the dollar store and they bought these really crappy plungers, those really, those ones where it's literally just a suction cup with a wooden pole sticking out of it.
Yep.
And they've spray painted them chrome with chrome spray paint. So they are just the tackiest,
Yep.
And they smell like spray paint.
Of course, yeah. God damn it! All right, yeah. So,
you have a sniff for that, in you, boy.
Jesus, lice. Yeah, I'm just gonna get them all.
As you walk by Gabe, he just he's just like,
the fuck are you looking at?
We're gonna need one of those later.
No, we're not. Oh shit! Yeah, I realized what he means. I'm like, I'll have him back. Just you fucking shitter.
Yeah. And he's just like, yeah. He takes another bite of his pizza.
God damn it, Gabe.
Half of it falls onto the floor. You realize that he's put mustard on it for some reason. He's got a thing of mustard. He's just going and he's just
fucked up shit.
Sorry, I'm giving you cancer, Mitch.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
For giving
just thinking about mustard on pizza is just can you die?
The big throat cancer. All right. So, I'm gonna get all the plungers, duct tape them to my hands and feet.
Nice.
Shoes, basically, and I want to become plunger man.
Nice. I understand exactly what you're doing. So you take your shoes off, and we see a shot of it's sort of like the Home Alone It's sort of like the Home Alone montages where he's like, where he's like setting traps up in the house. But what it is that we see you go over to the counter and there's a lasagna and like flour and stuff, and you just knock it across, onto the floor, like with your wrist, just go, and it all falls onto the counter. Like, all over the place. And then we see you set down your shoes.
Yeah.
And then we see like I think a tape gets slapped onto the counter, and then a plunger gets slapped onto the counter, and then you just start taking it off, and you put it onto the bottom of your shoe and start duct taping it up.
Yeah.
And like start taping it up or whatever, and then you do it to the other one, and then with your hands you're like looking around, and then you're like oven mitts, and you go over to the to the counter, and you grab oven mitts, and you start duct taping the plunger to the oven mitts. Yeah. And then for some reason like you do like a duct tape like headband as well, for no reason.
I'm fucking retarded.
yeah, exactly. And then you're just like, okay, I'm ready to go. I got my oven mitts and my whatever. And you realize as you start to walk, you're like, shit, these are really stuck onto the floor. Like, and then we see a thing of you taking the oven mitts off and then like trying to like get your shoes off the floor. So go ahead and give me a strength check.
No.
Or sorry, make me a difficult strength check.
Yeah.
Are you just doing this in full view of everyone?
Yeah. Everybody's just like, excuse me.
Like you hear the big metal tray that held the lasagna just clatter to the floor.
Well, that's the thing. The thing that you're most disappointed about, Derek, is that the lasagna, because he knocked it off so violently, hit the wall and is just sliding down it right now.
Oh my god. All right.
We've got to pour one out
this is not gonna go well.
The lasagna did nothing wrong. Fierce deity bacon is triggered. All right, so here's the thing. You actually managed to get the plungers off the ground.
Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking do it.
You can do it, Geoff. Come on, I believe in you.
Do it. Yeah, so I like after realizing my mistake, I start like angling them before I step, which is so stupid looking. For anyone watching, I look like a baby duck trying to walk. Like
exactly.
Oh my god. Oh, like I almost fall onto the fridge and pull it down with me, but I just barely stabilize myself. And I'm trying to go into it's the garden, right? That has the door?
No, that's the it's the lounge.
Oh, okay.
It's the main room. Yeah, because that's like the main room. It's on one of the walls.
Okay, yeah. Let's go to the lounge. And oh my god, that's such a big room. Yeah, this is gonna be hell, but he's doing it. He's under the influence of so many different things right now. So he's gonna do it camera by camera.
Plastic and
anything
snooker dust.
Anything that can see the door. So I'll start with the first camera. I'll have like a couple pieces of duct tape, just like attached to my chin or something. Yeah, just so I can easily pull them off. And I'm going to start climbing up the wall with the plungers.
All right. So here's the thing. Do you have a climbing skill?
No.
Okay. So here's the thing.
Oh, God.
You start to climb.
Yep.
And we just hear... as you're going up, right? And you start to climb up. And the thing is that you're thinking to yourself, you're like, I'm doing it. This is really good. I'm starting to do it. And then you look down, you're not even a foot off the ground. And you're like, I gotta keep doing it. So you're just like... And as you keep going up, all you realize that you're doing, because like from you, we're seeing you just climbing, right? You're like, yeah, I'm getting close to that camera. And then we're looking over at Bryson and Derek and Zach, and they're all just kind of standing there looking at you, literally just go...
I'm not going anywhere.
You're not even moving.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, you're on the ground still, right? You're just like...
God damn it.
And they're just like... should we help him?
No. I think we should keep watching.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, right. Pour me some.
I'm sitting there like this.
She just like tips her glass over to you, like she just kind of holds it over while still staring at Geoff, and you just kind of, without looking, just like pour it into her glass, and she's like, "Thank you," and starts drinking. Like, oh my god, yeah. And then Bryson's just standing there, like, "What the fuck, bro?" And then we just go back to you, and you're still just like, go ahead and roll me an exhaustion.
Yep.
Can you play like Mission Impossible right now?
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah. So you start to get really tired, Geoff. And you're like, this isn't what it's cracked up to be. And you're just like, why isn't this working?
Yeah, like it doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, it's just not working, and you're just like, this is impossible.
I stop for a moment and like look up at the Mount Everest summit that I'm trying to overcome, and then just look at the ground. What the fuck, man? Gabe!
Gabe is way upstairs.
Yeah. Fine. Bryson!
Bryson just kind of like looks at you, Derek, and he's like, Can I help him, bro?
Come open the door. Or help me with the cameras.
You're busy right now.
Then I'll open.
Bro,
Shut up,
I'm
Derek.
supposed to be busy right now, bro.
I just put some fingers on my head like, Bryson.
Please. We see you turn around, like you're almost in tears. It's like, please.
Yeah, like I just need help, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get it, but I need help. All right, yeah. God damn, I'm gonna shit, because he really does not want to open that door. Anything he can do. Oh, hey. If we have like, do we have like Nerf guns or something?
Chat, what do they have? Do they have Nerf guns, or did they have like did they have any sort of?
We have water guns.
Yeah, exactly. What do they have? What sort of like weird sort of? Do they have slingshots? Do they have laser guns?
I need a projectile thrower. Oh gosh. If all else fails, I'm just gonna make a really bad catapult.
Pour that Coke in the side of your mouth, dude.
What?
You're like he was drinking it like this.
Yeah, it's so that I can read the chat, right? Because I'm just like,
oh right, okay,
nice.
Go on.
those big fucking.
Do they
lips.
have laser rifle?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Laser tag guns.
That's
Like maybe that's what you guys have. You had those packs and laser tag rifles, right?
Yeah.
Because you had a that actually makes thematic sense. You guys actually had a bunch of those, and you know that they're charging in one of the closets.
Like we did it for a challenge or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just got them. Fierce Deity says sling or bust.
Like they have slings.
Like lead ball throwers.
My
Hell
single favorite Shiv weapon ever. Fuck yeah, dude. I was born ready.
You can do it.
Laser rifles, man. You got laser tag guns.
God damn. I need my what I want is like, and I'll you can try to make something in his inebriated state, or should I say just completely.
I like how your guy keeps trying to invent stuff. It's
and
like
it's all stupid as fuck. Yeah.
It's like you don't have the ability to do this.
No, exactly. He wants something to hit the button for the door without him being in the room.
Oh my gosh. Well, he could just throw something at it.
Yeah.
So
He's
I like
how he's trying to find a loophole in the room.
Yeah, exactly.
We're just getting a continuous shot of just Geoff like this up against the wall.
Yeah,
for 5 minutes.
yeah, exactly. Him trying to do something, and then everybody else is just unlooking like, is he dead?
Use your legs. Use your legs.
Yeah, use your legs. I think he gave up, bro.
It's funny what it passes.
Right. Hold on, I'm gonna help him. And you see Bryson. He goes over to the wall and he scoops up the lasagna in his massive hand,
God
right?
damn it, Bryson.
And you see him run up like he's about to throw a javelin, and he like runs up, and you just see him go, "Rah!" And he just overhands it like straight, right? Like this powerful fucking throw. And let's see if he can hit it.
Go on, son.
Fucking
Go for it.
Jesus, dude.
Has he got
All right.
fun?
Of course he has.
He's got football.
Football.
Close enough.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make him roll a football. Yeah,
God
so you just
damn
see
it.
the camera and you look up, and the thing is, Geoff, you don't see it because you're like looking at the wall. You just hear something hit the camera, and then bits of like lasagna just start falling and raining onto you, right? Like this, and it like goes down your shirt into your jacket.
Oh no!
And then Bryson's sitting there with his like sauce hand. He looks over at you, Dirk. He's like, "Nice one, bro. Like, come on, bro."
Yeah, and then I do the like the same hand as him, so he does the other hand, you know.
Yeah. He's like, he does it with both.
God damn it, bro.
He still gets lasagna.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Just wipe it on the couch. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, exactly. And he has nailed the camera perfectly. So there is just red tomato sauce all over this camera.
Fuck yeah.
And bits of cheese and like a noodle hanging. But the rest of it has either fallen on you or down your shirt.
Oh god!
Did you want him to throw something at the camera?
I just wanted someone to help.
Like, he just did it anyway.
Yeah. He just did it. I mean, he didn't break it. It's lasagna. I mean, I'm just trying to keep using the lasagna so Fierce Deity Bacon gets triggered.
God damn it. I'm gonna be... What the fuck? I'll look up and realize that he was helpful, rather than harmful.
Yeah, you just see him from across the way, just like... Yeah, got it,
Good job,
bro.
Bryson. Good
Got
job.
It, they'll never see you leave.
There's no more than one camera.
Still like 4 other cameras.
I mean, Bryson doesn't think about that.
Yeah, he just gets the job done. No, fuck.
Do you point out that there's more cameras?
I say what I just said. Yeah. There's,
what do you say?
4 other cameras, man.
We're gonna need more lasagna. And he starts going over to the fridge looking for more.
God damn it, because he needed a lot of lasagna to hit that one.
Yeah. He's like, we're gonna need more lasagnas. He starts looking around, and you see him start pulling open things in the fridges, and he's like, "Bro, Stu knows how to cook lasagnas. I think Cassandra knew how to cook lasagnas." Like he starts getting into like he's on like a mission.
Oh no.
Whose lasagna was it? I can't remember. Gabe's, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Gabe's lasagna.
Probably greasy as hell. Full of cheese. Anyway.
Doritos, isn't it? Fuck yeah.
No, there's Fruit Loops in it.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna try to just wriggle until I can get most of the debris out of my jacket.
Yeah, you take your jacket off, and the white t-shirt that you had underneath is completely stained this gory red underneath. It's an orange, and it's just really gross.
Whatever, man. God damn it. Yeah, I'm just gonna oh god. And gosh. I think at this point I would I'd look at everyone else, look at the door and be like, I feel like someone would have done something by now.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
You know then that they're effed up. Maybe this is part of the challenge.
Maybe.
They're just trying to trick us. They're trying to get one of us out of the house.
I can't get kicked out. I can't do it.
Fucked up though, considering how Cassandra's face is coming off.
Yeah, but that was inevitable.
It's nothing special. Alright.
You look at her inevitable. What do you mean?
Yeah.
That was inevitable.
What the hell?
Excuse me? Excuse me, sir?
And then...
oh, man. Yeah?
Yeah. Zach is just because I think they're trying to punish us. Because look, and she goes over to the magazines and grabs the thing, and she's like, "Worst season ever. They don't like us this season."
And I look at her and it's like, you're the favorite.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously. She just kind of does that,
Hey, it's old fucks like me that they don't like. He says as he cracks open another beer. He's had 5 already.
Yeah, she's like, "Are you done? Are you all right?"
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, just starts drinking. Yeah, just okay.
Lovely. Lovely. Man.
You guys haven't been paying attention, but Bryson's gone out to the garden, just kind of stomping past,
God.
and he returns. He returns with a megaphone that Spencer guy dropped.
Oh yeah.
And he comes out, and then he just starts yelling into the megaphone, just like, "Yo, we need more lasagnas!" Like he just starts screaming that you need more lasagnas, and then you guys are looking at him like, "Oh, Jesus, so loud!"
Bryson, shut the fuck up!
Not cool, bro. I don't see you trying to help the situation right now. Get out of my grill, bro. Sit yourself down before I sit you down, alright?
I'll be right
and
back.
and then he just starts to like flex his muscle a little bit, like looking at you like, sit down, bro.
No! Fuck you. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna go upstairs. No one can stop me. I'm going for my shoebox.
Okay.
There's a can of inhalant there. Just waiting for me. And that'll take me off edge. Yeah.
Nice. So Bryson's just like looking at the thing like, I guess nobody knows how to build lasagnas, and he just drops the megaphone on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he gets distracted looking at himself in a mirror.
God damn it, Bryce. Sounds about right.
Fuck's sake.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm just like, wasn't Jeff supposed to be doing shit right now?
Yeah.
Like, Jeff, press the fucking button, you moron.
No.
But then he'll like get eliminated. You're totally gonna get eliminated.
God damn.
But I don't even want you here anyway. Go away, Jeff.
Yeah, no, he's gone, man. He is doing his hazing. Like Cassandra is like, I think he will. The only interaction he'll have with Cassandra, if she talks to him, is after she's done talking to him. Like he'll never respond to anything she says. He'll just say, "You want any?" And just hold up the can.
Dude, she was just laying on the bed, just like,
Oh, okay.
Like that's all she's saying at this point is just like, my face. Like that's all she manages to get out. It's like, how am I gonna make money now?
Damn.
I'm dying. Like, that's it. Just these pathetic little like whimpers from Cassandra. And Gabe is still in the room just like watching over her, like eating, and then every so often he like pats her head with a towel. You know, and he's just making that same face that he's making in the picture that he has, like just that same like Not a man of many words.
Yeah. Fucking Gabe. He's a man of many calories, so I can give him that.
A man of many layers.
He's like an ogre.
Yeah.
Can I have a look around the sort of the main living space? Now, are there any points when it looks like there's a mirror, like a glass mirror, that I might think would be like a two-way, a one-way?
The only mirrors that are in the main area there is one in the kitchen that's like a mirror so that but it's so that you could reflect back, so while you're doing dishes you could see behind you.
Yeah.
That's like the only mirror in the kitchen. There are more in like the lounge and other places. And there's mostly those in the pool. There's just tons of mirrors all over the pool, but they're not flat mirrors. If you actually look at the pool picture, they're these little globes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so if I want to go over to the kitchen one, and I want to like just get a feel of it, like for example, like if I just put I could tell if it's like a mirror, just a mirror, right? Because it'd be on our side. Yeah. And you can see like feel behind it and stuff. Yeah. I want to go over it and I want to see if it is like inbuilt to the wall, because then I might.
Nice. Yeah. So yeah, you start to do that, and there's a pre-built frame around it that makes it look like it's a spaceship window. So it's hard to tell if it's on your side, but what we get I'm just going to describe something that we see.
Go ahead, buddy. Yeah, go ahead.
So what we see though is we see you go up and you start messing with the top of the mirror. You're like, okay, whatever. And then we see from the other side, and it is a one-way mirror, and there's a camera that's pointing straight out towards you guys. And there is a headset that like much like mine that's attached to it that is clattered onto the floor. And then there's a blood splatter.
Nice. Yeah, if I like put my fingers on it like this, yeah, and I want to see if there's any give to it.
Yeah. So
it's like a cheapie.
So yeah, you start to do that, and the wall starts to shake. because it's not built super well, so the wall starts to shake a little bit. And you think that you could probably bust it out.
Right, yeah, I'll keep that in mind. I'm not going to do it right now.
Yeah.
But I've done that, and I knock on it.
Oh, nice. You start knocking on it, so you're just like...
And I want to listen, see if I can hear any movement and stuff.
Yeah, so you start listening. Give me a perception, but I'm going to make it an impossible. So that's going to be a -5.
Alright, mate. Let's see how it is. Fine. Jeez. Where am I? It's difficult perception, yeah?
Well, no. So perception, but then a -5.
Hi, big boy!
Alright, so yeah, you're listening up and you don't hear anything. But on the other side, we get a oh-so-familiar face that we saw last episode. Here we go. Hold on. Why are all my character sheets just popping up? We get an oh-so-familiar face that we saw last episode, and this vomit-covered face starts to come up, and she presses her head up against the her face up against the glass, so her face is kind of like spreading out, like her fat cheek and stuff, and she starts licking the glass. And but the thing is, it's right on your ear, right? So you're just listening and you can't hear anything, and it's just like
that tickles. Yeah, so I like sort of been like, all right, yeah, okay, that's one-way mirror, and I'll go over and say that to Zach.
So
found a one-way mirror over there, and nothing, no movement.
Right. Well, I mean, all the cameras are on, so they don't need a one-way mirror to be looking at us. I just don't get why they're not coming to help us. I mean, it's not like we can do anything about it. She says as she's sitting there, and you're like, well, we could leave. Like, you know? It's impossible. We can't do anything about it.
No, it's just weird, because I know behind all this stuff, there is loads of stage crew going about, right? I mean, I was in stage crew when I was in high school, and yeah, and that was the same sort of thing. You're always moving about doing stuff, but nothing. Weird.
So what are you suggesting?
I don't know. Maybe they've all gone out for a kebab. Like,
Is it a holiday today?
What date is it today? Oh, I get on my phone and like put the date thing down.
Oh, well, the thing is, remember,
phones,
yeah. That's the thing. You guys don't know what date it is. So I'm not going to tell you, because remember, they've cut you off from the outside world. They've cut you off.
Yeah.
Because they want you guys to get cabin fever.
Yeah, and so, what date did we come in though? Because obviously we know what day we came in.
You guys came in on the first 2 months ago.
Wait, what was that month?
It was April.
April.
Yeah, but so the thing is, you've been estimating it's sort of around 2 months, but the thing about this house that also drives you specifically, Derek, insane, is there are no clocks here either. The only way for you to tell what time it is, roughly, is by going out into the garden and looking up.
Yeah, so that was a particular bother for me, having to take pills at 9 o'clock and stuff. So, yeah. We came in April, right? So I don't think there would be any holidays, unless there's a weird American one that I don't know about.
Not that I know of. I think it's like it's a National Trans Day. Like, she's just trying to think to herself, like, is there any like weird holiday that had popped up in the last year?
Yeah, like fucking, Star Wars Day, May the 4th.
Yeah, there you go. It doesn't make any sense. But we seriously need to get Cassandra some help, because like her face is like it's like falling off. Her face is like falling off.
Yeah. I'm aware.
Could you stop that? Like, she just grabs the drink and just like, could you just stop drinking? You're like smart, so you need to like stay conscious.
Yeah, and I grab it, like try to grab it back. I'm like, yeah, well,
I think better when I drink. Yeah.
We really need Geoff to give that a go, because he's the perfect fall guy. If he goes out, no one cares.
That's true. I don't like him. He stinks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and I'm like, I've got like a goatee sort of thing, a grey goatee, and I'm just like,
Yeah. You're just doing that like whisker thing. And the thing is,
Yeah.
Zach's like looking at that, and she like really likes that while you're doing that. That's one of her things. She's just like into like you like stroking your facial hair, so she's just kind of like, she just starts to like stare at it and like grit her teeth a little bit.
God, that's so gross.
oh no. Well, I mean, I don't know. Derek might like it up the batty, so who am I?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I didn't really pay any mind. I'm like, I might go and find Geoff.
Right.
I'm not hard to find.
Right. And then Geoff, what are you doing as we see like those two just start to? She's like, I'll come with you.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so I'll go upstairs and I'm gonna try to find Geoff.
Yeah, I'm in the bunk. I'm in my bunk. I've got a can of, it's completely unmarked, unlabeled. No etchings, engravings, whatever on the can. I'm just, like...
Yeah. So I'll probably come up the stairs and, like, go into the bunk room.
Yeah, exactly. You're doing that, and you're, like, got your back turned.
Yeah.
And Gabe is over by Cassandra, and as you guys walk in, you just hear her just going, like she's just shallow breath is coming out now.
Right, so I'm gonna like do my
and
best.
She's shaking a little bit, like she might be in shock.
Shit. Yeah, so I'm gonna go over to Geoff, and I'm extremely serious dad voice mode. Be like, Geoff. Hey, you turn around.
Yeah, I say, what?
We need help. Now.
Yeah, well, I need $1.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna like grab him by the back of, and I'm just gonna try to not like roughly, but just sort of pull him up.
Just like, come on, big guy. Yeah.
Like, look, she is in serious pain. We need her help. We need to get her help right now. Okay? Are you willing to do that, Geoff?
No.
Are you willing to be the big man here?
I'm a small man with a big.
I'm gonna slap him across the face.
Yeah, nice. Roll me a. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna make a new attack for you. Roll me a what's it called? A D4. Not a D4. Roll me. It's gonna be a D1. Slap.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah, I don't want to, like, blow his head up with a punch.
God.
So, probably. Are you putting in for me right now?
Yeah, so slap.
I'm getting slapped
Its
death,
number of attack
dude.
is 1. Your skill rating is 3. It's a D1 melee. There we go. So you can roll it.
Cool. Make that D. Oh, there is no D1, is there?
There is. It's already there. Just there we go. So here's the thing. You go to slap. So you go to like go down and connect with his face, right? And we see Geoff like in slow motion, just like staring at it. And it starts coming down. And, we see your face like like this slow motion or whatever. And then Geoff is like moving in regular motion because he's like, oh, I'm so fucked up. So then it's just like
crap.
He backs up as the hand just goes by him. And then it goes by, and then you just miss. But for what it's off from reality is that you slapped at him, and Geoff just went like just out of the way completely,
really
and you're like,
yeah,
and you're like, what the heck, like.
Yeah, I'm like, all right.
Whoa, dude.
Well, look, all right, stop fucking around.
I think we might
Get
have
that coke out your
connection,
fucking
man.
nose, and get down those fucking stairs right now.
I think we might have.
I'm gonna try to like dad mode him as much as possible.
Nice.
He strikes me as the sort his dad fucking hates him, so
Yeah.
like,
Text.
pointing my finger and everything.
Yeah, like I seem to be arousing myself for some reason, but by doing literally nothing but talk to myself.
Ooh. All right, fair enough.
It's
If
weird
you
as
say
hell.
so.
like sexually arousing yourself.
Yes, however, all I'm doing is like, oh, I didn't pay exact change. Oh, yeah!
Yeah. You're just like, who is this guy? Like,
I don't close doors.
Yeah, so at this point, like, It's like
all right. Yeah. Zach's looking. Zach's just looking at you like, let's just throw him out.
Yeah. So I'm gonna like grab. I'm gonna like pull him with me because you're not with
she's
him,
gonna she's gonna help.
Of course.
Hey, here we go, boys.
Oh no!
You reckon I should roll brawling for this? I'm like, I'm getting him like this.
Yeah, you try to haul me.
I
I would like to simply like be as slippery as possible. I don't want to get caught.
So because there's gonna be 2 people against you, I'm gonna give you disadvantage on doing it. So I'm gonna just give you like a -2 to your roll, if that seems fair, because you have to do it from both sides.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And
what you could do, I just have to beat, or no, yeah, because then a strong person. Yeah, I'm fine with the -2.
Yeah, I'm just giving you a -2, so just roll me a dodge.
Oh.
So you have to beat a 12 right now, essentially.
Oh!
Okay, so Derek goes to grab you, right? And then you move away, and Zach grabs you by the back of your neck and your shoulder, and just grabs you and just and just brings and just just twists your arm, right? Like, and the thing is, you just got total like broed. Like she just broed you, right? And then the best part is that she grabs you and hooks your arm, and it's just like, we're going, and starts to drag you. So at this point, you're like being dragged by both your arms, and you're at waist level, and you're just looking, and all you can see is this really tight mini skirt. And then, this tight mini skirt walking, and it goes up to like just barely most of the way. Like it goes down like several inches past her hips.
Yep.
And then you just see this little indent in the front of the dress, right?
Yep.
And you're just staring at it like, oh no.
Oh.
She has a penis. Like, it's terrifying. Like you're just like, no.
Like
go ahead and make me a fear check, please.
Oh, like I miss.
God.
I'm watching her like grab him like really roughly and start walking off. I'm like,
nice. So yeah, roll me a d10 and let's see what happens.
Don't need that shit.
Oh no. Yeah, he's like, okay, not the worst.
That's not bad. That's pretty bad, but that's not bad.
What is it?
As far as I remember, I think that you start babbling incoherently. Let me check though, because I need to get the master. I gotta get the zombie master screen up.
I'll get it up too.
I keep forgetting to pull this up for some reason, just because I'm so comfortable with the rules, and then I'm like, oh wait, I always forget this rule.
You're good, man. 4 is
fear table. 4 is paralyzed. You cannot move. Roll me 2d4. Roll me a d4. 2d4. Sorry.
Oh God.
Okay, you cannot move for 6 turns, so that would be each turn. So I would say that you're like paralyzed, just staring at her for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, she can get me wherever she needs to go.
Yeah. So she is dragging you down the stairs, and Derek, you're just like following. You're like, what the heck?
I'm in awe. I was like, I looked at my bottle and was like, shit.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, wow.
If you look at me, I am looking at this man's currently scrunched beneath a dress penis with eyes of horror, but like his face is like,
yeah, you're totally in fear, and it's an irrational fear too. It's not because you're a bigot. You're just you're actually afraid for some reason. Yeah. It's not you're afraid of him because you're a bigot. You're afraid of him because it's like it's a spider.
Yeah, exactly.
It reminds me of that video. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, of that guy in London. Like this.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, help me. Listen here, son. yeah, that guy.
Oh my God.
yeah.
I love that shit so much.
That is my favorite, one of my favorite videos. Yeah, I'm looking at it, and like the reason I can't move is because going through my head are all the different things I can imagine Zach doing to me in a homoerotic sense.
Nice. No, Cal Mulan, what he was looking at was that he was being dragged by, so he was waist tight to Zach, and then Zach's wearing a really tight dress, but Zach doesn't tuck. And what tucking is that it makes it so that you can like not see at all, like cross-dressers do it.
Yeah, junk between your legs or something.
Yeah, they can do it in a way so that they don't have a bulge, but he doesn't do that. So it's just very clearly there, because that's what happens if you're wearing female clothes, right? And because Geoff is afraid of that caused him to make a fear check, and he failed.
Yeah.
So
Oh my God.
So yeah, she drags you down to the thing, and she grabs your hand.
Yeah.
So we just see this white nail polished hand once again with really nice nails grab your hand, and then slap the red button.
Oh.
And then we just hear Laszlo's voice. It's a pre-recorded thing, just like, crew member, are you sure you want to vacate the madhouse? And she's just like, yes, duh. And she slaps it again with your hand, and the door just starts slowly rising, and fog comes out of it. It's this really dramatic, like, thing. And it starts to go up, and then you see on the inside that there's, like, the Star Wars-looking land speeder couch, like I described before.
Yep.
And she's just like, get in there, Geoff. Save Cassandra.
I rush in because it's the only obvious way I can go to get away from her.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to, like, tumble past the door frame into the room.
Nice.
Yep. Hmm.
And as soon as you go into the room, there's this little lever next to you, which is like a hyperdrive activator, and you know that if you do that, it shuts the door. And then the other door will open.
Okay. Yeah.
And Zach is just standing there with her hands on her hips, like, just looking at you.
Zach, MVP.
I know, he's my favorite character. He's my favorite NPC right now.
Yeah, if I know that it'll shut the door between me and Zach.
Gabe is downstairs now for some reason. He's just looking at you. You look over to your right, and he's just like he's just waving at you goodbye.
Aww.
I'm fixated on Zach right now, and like there's just this aura of fear exuding from me. But it's like fearfulness. Yeah, like look at the lever, look at Zach. And I just flip it while just
yeah. You pull it down the
myself.
hyperdrive, and then this door starts to shut, and it's like with this really crappy. What you can hear is the wood grinding on wood sliding down, like it's a really crappy pulley, and then there's this space sound effect of like this hydraulic door closing.
Yep.
And it's way too loud, right? And then the other one starts to open. And then you're looking at the screen, and you're expecting the screen to come on because that's your whole like confession, I get to leave time, like your last words, and nothing happens on the screen.
Yeah.
It's just this blank screen. You can see Laszlo's couch empty.
What? I'll look at the door that just opened. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah.
Hello? And as the door starts to open, this bright light starts shining down at you of daylight, and you're like, stop! It's really bright, and you're like, oh. We just get this close-up shot of Geoff down on this neon couch, like,
Oh shit!
Yeah. And then as the light goes, and then it fades to white, and that's where we're gonna take our break.
Oh,
nice,
Jesus,
dude.
that beer's going straight through me. I was waiting for you to say that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Perfection.
All right.